We all know Scabs and Goob are siblings, and likewise, Cosmo and Ginger are cousins. But what if every Toon had its own family? On this tape, we will meet the parents of some of the Dandy World Toons and maybe some siblings. So, let's begin. Yanna on Twitter has made these illustrations where we can see the possible family members of the main Toons. Dandy. Alright, we begin with the protagonist of this world, Dandy, whose full name is Dandicus Dancifier. Here we can observe him with his father, Dario Dancifier, who is a dandelion flower, as he can inquire from his full yellow petals and his face. He has a little beard and wears a white shirt, a waistcoat, and black pants, alongside shoes of the same color. Similarly, Dandy's mother, Sunny S, is also a flower, just that she's a sunflower. For what we can observe, she has large petals. They are yellow as well. One of the petals blends like a bang. Her face is brown, wears a scarf on her head with a white and green chessboard pattern. She wears makeup and has a yellow-green dress. On her hand, we can notice she wears a wedding ring and she holds a basket. Dandy's family seems to be quiet, and considering the way they dress, it's possible they live in a small town in the countryside. This would explain why Dandy's mom has a basket. Astro. One of the most beloved Toons, Astro Novalite, is a Toon with a moon face on the waxing crescent phase, so his parents share the straight. His mom, being the new moon face, her name is Arshe Novalite, and just like Astro, she wears a hat. Although hers is old mauve, it is also longer, and in the end, we can see a black star. Her hair is long and has small stars popping from it. Besides that, she wears a blanket the same color as her hat, which covers her body completely. It has larger stars similar to the ones on her hair, and at the end of it, it seems to have a black layer longer than the blanket. His father on the other side shows the full moon phase. His name is Apollo A, and he is blue. His hat is long, and he has small dots that represent a starry sky. Similar to Astro, he wears a blanket, but it is larger and has light blue fluff borders. It has a star pattern with larger stars than those on his hat. And in the end, he also seems to have a longer layer, although this time it is blue, light blue. You know, it seems like the Novalite family gets along well, considering they all seem to have personalities similar to Astro. They may also have a more nocturnal life and be constantly sleepy during the day. Shelly. Keep in mind, Shelly Fossilian is an ammonite fossil and loves dinosaurs. So on this iteration, she has a pet called Bob, a small green dinosaur with a red collar. The mother is called Spiral and is a seashell. On her head, there's a small starfish with some leaves. She has a couple of locks of hair and wears a yellow-brown dress with some leaf print patterns. Shelly's father is called Shelby and is a stone with dinosaur footprints, wears a red scarf and brown shirt and red pants. Shelly's family looks quite well, and it's possible that her parents are relaxed and friendly. Taking into consideration they allowed Shelly to own a pet, which also looks friendly.
It's free and it's easy. Join right now. Now! In every video, one will be chosen. A random character, never the same one. If you want, you can participate. Just post it in the community tab.
So subscribe now, folks, and don't miss a moment of our amazing content. Character selected at random. Your character may suffer awkward poses, strange lore, and mild existential dread.
Sprout. Sprout Seedley's family is a bit different. Since she has a stepmother she regularly has problems with. Her name is Susan D. She's an apple and possesses long hair. She has a lock that covers one of her eyes, freckles, wears an orange shirt with white stripes alongside a bow, and a long skirt with a red and orange chessboard pattern. We can see her wedding ring, which Sprout doesn't seem to appreciate. Sprout's sister is Pips. She's a strawberry flower. Her petals are yellow and her body is white. She wears a blue dress with white lines and seems to be worried about the issues Sprout has with their stepmother. Sprout's father is Walton Seedley. Just like Sprout, he is a strawberry. His hair seems a bit messy and has a small beard. Dresses a white shirt, blue waistcoat, and pants alongside black shoes. Seems like there's constant conflict at the core of the Seedley family due to Sprout and his stepmother. So the father looks a bit tired, and the little sister seems to be often uncomfortable with the situation they have to deal with. V. Seems like Sprout is not the only one with family drama, since here we can observe V also has some communicational problems with both of her parents. Her father, Rhodey, is an orange radio. He has an antenna coming from his head, besides a small microphone, dresses a black top hat with some red details, wears a wine-colored coat. We can see his wedding ring, a red bow tie, wears gray shirt and pants, and also wears a red belt alongside black shoes. The mother's name is Carly, who is a blue-colored computer. Similar to Rhodey, she has a small microphone coming from her head. She is dressed with a blue shirt and pants, a bow tie of a brighter shade, a gray waistcoat. We can also observe her wedding ring on her hand. Also, her tail is a computer mouse. Judging by the expressions the family members have, them seem to be uncomfortable while being together. One could even say a bit angry. It's possible this family has a very obstinate personality, with constant strife between its members and a tense dynamic that is easy to spot in most day-to-day interactions. Similarly, Teg made a couple of illustrations showing the family members of the TOONS, although this time about one of the most popular ships in Dandy's world, Shrimpo and Tegan. Shrimpo. Shrimpo is known as the most troublesome toon in Gardenview, since he hates everything and everyone. So it's normal to assume he has constant conflict inside his family. In this case, with his sister, Pranini, who is a prawn. Similar to Finn, she lacks one of her teeth, wears a yellow dress, and constantly fights with her brother. So her personality can be very similar to his. Shrimpo's father is Krusty, who seems to be a king prawn. Wears a red shirt, has a long mustache, and a serious, angry expression on his face, probably due to seeing his kids fight all the time. Shrimpo's mom is Sabi, who is a shrimp onigiri. Like her husband, she seems upset and looks tough, wears a blue apron, so it's likely she enjoys cooking. Besides this illustration of the whole family, we can also observe this one of her sharing time with Tegan's mom while she carries some food she is preparing. This family seems to be quite close despite the conflict between Shrimpo and Pranini, although these two surely don't let their parents any time to breathe. Krusty and Sabi are probably going to be pretty strict to them in order to control these conflicts. Tegan. Tegan's family is the complete opposite since she is quiet, a calm and polite toon. Tegan's mom is Sherla. She's an orange cocktail, since we can spot an orange slice on her head. Has green eyeshadows and long eyelashes, wears pearls, and is dressed a long green dress with some details on a lighter shade. As we can see in her interaction with Sabi, Sherla seems to enjoy preparing drinks. Tegan's father is Kopsy, who is a coffee cup. Seems calm and elegant, has a large mustache that seems to be a piece of chocolate donut. It is not only me that sees that, right? Carries a cane with him and wears a light brown sweater alongside pants of a darker shade. Tegan's family seems to be very quiet and sophisticated with good refined manners, although they could be equally strict and demanding, putting lots of focus on appearance, discipline, and proper conduct at all moments. It's likely that they expect a lot from Tegan, not because of toughness, but instead from the expectations they have due to the clean and correct image their family has. Did you relate to any of the Toon families shown here? How do you think the families of the other Toons would be like? I always wondered how the family of...